Hey YouTube, so I'm gonna make me some cabbage and potatoes. I put bacon in the bottom, fried it up, added some water, put my cabbage in, sprinkled wine vinegar, red wine vinegar on it. You can use any kind of vinegar you like, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't eat a lot of meat anymore, so but I like some meat flavor. So this is what I'm making, kind of like you could call it a cabbage soup, but, you know. Alright then. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I put in it. Onion powder, Mrs. Dash, garlic powder, some Creole seasoning, and some black pepper. And that's what I'm putting in the cabbage. Yep. You can put onions in there. I usually use the three different color green peppers in it. But I'm just going to make some cabbage and potatoes with some seasonings. And call it laziness. Alright then. So long for now. I'll be back when it's done. And I did put some seasoned salt and some salt in it and some more bacon grease. I'm not sure, I might have to add some more vinegar to it. Sometimes I'll put parsley in there. I might need to add some more pepper to it. I'm not really seeing a lot of pepper. I kind of like my cabbage, not real spicy, but a little spicy. But anyway, I don't know if you can see the water. But anyway, there's I put some water in the bottom. But y'all, I don't cover the cabbage because I steam it. And when you put cabbage in, you'll notice cabbage makes more of its own water. Because it's kind of like a water vegetable. So I don't I don't cover the cabbage, with water, or nothing like that. And I bring it to a boil and I steam it for a good while. Then I cut it down and I just let it simmer. It's probably about halfway cooked now, so I need to get the potatoes in it. Sometimes I'll boil the potatoes separate and throw them in. I'm not sure which I'm going to do. Alright then. I decided to cook the potatoes separate. As you know, a lot of people will prepare the whole meal and then they'll speed up the video. I'm not that savvy. So, yeah, that didn't happen. But, yeah, the cabbage is coming along good. So, I wanted to, say, a lot of you, have mentioned, cheaper vets, cheaper places. As y'all know, even though I lived on the coast in South Carolina, and this vet was probably, I don't know, a good hour and a half or more away, I still took Puppy to this vet. And the reason, and I think he's really reasonable, and he's really a caring vet. And the reason why I'm so strong about this particular vet, if I had to travel 3 states every 6 months to get to this vet, I would. Because my other dog that passed away from congestive heart failure, probably wouldn't have. He would have lived several more years. But due to the vet that I was taking him to, just thought it was his allergies acting up, gave him medicine for allergies. And then when I was suggested to take him to this vet, I found out that he had heart trouble. The vet gave him medicine, and he just went far and above. He did everything that he possibly could to save this dog. And I mean, he's just a good vet. I mean, like I said, if I could have got Isaac to him sooner, Isaac might still would be here today. had many more years on the right medications. But because I didn't get him to this vet soon enough, so I trust this vet wholeheartedly. And like I said, if I had to drive across, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but if I was out traveling, I would drive back to this vet. Unless I had, like, an emergency, like, let's face it. If I'm in Colorado and I have an extreme emergency, then, I have to have a vet there too, right? A local vet there too. But if it's just a matter of every 6 months or once a year driving, to this vet, then I know it sounds nuts, but I would do it. So I don't know how to, explain it, but I just trust this vet that much. I'm talking about, like, drive here for anything. Like, if I thought that there was anything, like, kind of serious going on with my dog and I didn't feel like the vets around the area where I was at, was knowledgeable enough or would do what it took to save him, yeah, I'd drive all the way back here. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just not an option. Like I said, I really like this vet. Alright, y'all. Okay, everyone, so it's done. I did decide I cooked the potatoes separate and then put them in and mixed them up in there. And you can see, there's steam. You don't see a lot of water because you don't want the cabbage soggy. I do wish I hadn't put so much pepper. It is a little bit spicy, but it's really, really good. Okay, someone's calling. Bye now.